In an earlier show, we met a young woman who appeared to have the ability to tell people all about themselves by reading their auras. Tonight, we're going to meet another woman who also seems to have remarkable powers. Powers that doctors are finding difficult to explain.
It was weird. It wasn't so much being scared, but it was just a really weird feeling knowing that someone knew stuff about me that no one could possibly.
Their medical problems were.
About 10 years ago, I was encouraged to go and have an aura reading done by one of my friends. Much to my disinclination, I went along and this fellow told me all sorts of things. One of the things that he told me was that I had a gift where I would be like X-ray vision. I could see inside of people and tell them what was wrong and do work on making them better, I suppose, or instructing them to be better.
That would, at best, make doctors raise their eyebrows in disbelief. But not Dr. who cares for the terminally ill. He met Julie by chance and initially was skeptical, then fascinated.
To demonstrate her abilities, I mean, she sort of challenged me to ask her a question to see whether she could bring forth this talent that she had, and giving no medical details away, it was extraordinary in the fact that she was able to describe a particular patient that I treat with a very good accuracy as to the condition in which they currently find themselves. I wasn't stunned because I do believe that she does have a talent. I was intrigued more from my own intellectual point of view, and intrigued to know what skills that she has, and I think she's intrigued to what degree she can use those talents.
Obviously some outside force at work that we can't account for, I don't think, in sort of ordinary medical or psychological terms.
I don't know what you'd call it, but she definitely has got an ability to pick these things up and see them. And I'm sure that she just sits there and...
She picked a number of problems in my upper arms and across the back of my neck, which do relate to a condition I have called carpal tunnel syndrome. It cuts off circulation in the hands and leaves you without feeling in the hands. I've had this condition for probably 10 years or so. Now, it's not a physical appearing condition. Even if Julie had been able to see me, there is no way that she would have been able to tell that I suffered from that condition.
I would feel too much discomfort and pain.
One phone call to a woman he'd never met, thousands of miles away. And this was the immediate, astounding result.
I worked for the whole day and into the evening, and only got up at one point to go and get donuts and coffee.
For most people, it's kind of hard to really grasp and to believe in. And I'm not saying that I don't, but it's, your first impression is like, okay, well, how is somebody going to know completely on the other side of the world, what my situation is? And obviously, that's fairly accurate. Also, my right hip, I thought she nailed that. I had some problems with my right hip. Nothing that ever really kept me from doing what I wanted, but just that was always a problem.
Wow, what did you think of that? It's pretty amazing, isn't it? That's just a little bit of what I've been up to over the last 27 years. And I have to say, it's been an extraordinary journey. And I've had so many people ask me how I've lived such an extraordinary life, particularly metaphysical life, that I've put together a report that covers the 7 key steps that I've followed to live an exceptional life in the divine stream. Simply enter your name and best email below, and then click Get Instant Access, and I'll immediately give you my brand new 7 steps to an interdimensional life in the divine stream. There's proven strategies, and you can start turning your life around today. 100% free. See you on the other side.